Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've got a different thumbnail out there. I'm not sure how it got onto that, but it did. Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. It's Monday morning. It's top of the morning to you. This says top of the morning. Yeah, learned something new. We've been learning lots of things new this week, haven't we? We won't go into that. But let me remind you that this is an adult stream. They kicked all the children out of the Friends in the Boxville. No friends, no children in Fibbsville. That's what my mind has been on almost all weekend. COPPA. And so I've been reviewing my channel, making a list of all my videos, doing backups, reading lots of different things out there, and watching COPPA. My head is full of it. It's hard not to talk about it since that's what I've been dwelling on for the last 48 hours. It gets to you after a while. Hazelnut coffee. So that said, this is an adult stream only. They don't say anything if you're young at heart. Well, I guess they do, but well, we won't go into that. I also, I also varnished the envelope for Susan's giveaway. She won the December Jam Journal. It's all ready to send. I just put it in here to see if this envelope was going to hold this okay, and I think that it will. So this is all ready to send. I did give it a nice coat of varnish. I'm using Ceram Coat Delta Creative Satin Exterior Interior. And I always notice that my video, the visual part, is jumpy in the morning for me. I don't know why. I can't explain it. There's so many things I don't understand. But I'm happy anyway. I did give this a nice, big, thick coat of varnish. So I really do think that if this gets bent, because I can bend it here and I don't see anything chipping off, I think the varnish is going to do its job. So I hope to get this mailed off today. I also have to go to the library. What are you all saying to me out there that I'm missing? Good morning, Fibbsville. I've got 6 here and one that said good morning to me. Let me refresh my YouTube here just to make sure I'm seeing things straight. YouTube. Oops, that isn't what I wanted to do. We're going to have to, oh, there, wait a minute. See, it doesn't until I refresh. And my thumbnail, my thumbnail isn't what I thought my thumbnail was going to be. So I'll have to be changing that. It's okay. It's all right. It just surprised me when I saw it. Okay. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Oh, there you all are. Good morning. Arlene's here. Laura, the Jersey Crafters in the house. I know. That's all I've thought about all weekend. So I have to tell you guys, it's going to slip out. My attitude's going to slip out. I'm trying to be positive, but it's hard. It is hard because I feel like I'm being censored. I really do feel like I'm being censored. And if it gets too crazy out there, I'm going to certainly write to my senators and congressional representatives and say, hey, I can't even get my box of Crayolas out. I have a YouTube channel and I can't color. They kicked the kids out of our little town. Oops. Did I spill any on there? No. You know how that other packing tape fell over the cliff and I hung it up at the top of my I hung it up at the top of my desk here to keep it from falling way down. Well, I rescued it after the, but all that gummy glue is up here on my paper. Maybe I'll put my coffee cup on and it'll keep my coffee from spilling. It just kind of sticks. Oh. Hi, Teresa. Good morning. Oh, thank you, Jersey. I'm going to do more envelopes. In between my snow globes, I'm going to be doing envelopes. I might paint one this morning. Hi, Kathleen Elliott. Welcome, welcome. All right. I think all we've gotten done is said, oh, Nancy. Nancy says, good morning, Mary. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Nancy. I hope that you're all looking forward to a good week. I have all this stuff. Look at this stuff from projects that I've been working on the last week. I mean, this is all stuff that's just sitting on my desk. I'm going to just glue it down. Well, I have this little, I'm going to put my inchies in here, I think. What is that on there? In there? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to clean. We're going to just, first thing I want to do is clean all this stuff off of my desk. And look, I even got a cameo. And got a couple mark making tools here. So I have my glue out. I'm just going to start collaging stuff down. I'm just going to make a quick collage page. I thought I might work on some cards. I was going to work on my gingerbread houses. You know what? These would make wonderful gingerbread houses. Maybe I'll save a few out and try a gingerbread house. We'll set these aside for now. Hi, Lori. Good morning, Lori. The man at the post office liked my envelope. Teresa says, yeah. They get to see some real art, don't they? They're saying good morning to each other out there. All right. Let's just, and I think I've got enough left in here that I'm going to use up what's in here. It's really down at the bottom. And let's see what I have as far as, I think I used this one to varnish with last night. Or yesterday. That's about all I got done on my channel. Let's see. I'm going to squirt just a little bit of water in here to look at that. Loosen up what's on the bottom. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. And then after, this is my beloved blue pot. I was watching Carson D. Katz, and Eileen McGinnis was putting napkins on glass, and I put collaged one on my glue pot. You can't even hardly see the napkin now. I might collage on it again. I'm going to clean it all out, but I put some water in there just to get it a little loose in there. And I'm just going to start collaging. Well, this is why. Oh, this is from the, we'll put that on last maybe. I'm just going to start collaging some of this stuff down because it's driving me nutsoid here on my desk. Let's put this down. Let's see. This is the duct tape one. If I can get a hold of it here. A little bit hard to get the release paper off of this stuff, but once you get it, it's fine. But all right, let's see. Let's just put her down. Oh, I don't like to put things down straight. It's not in my nature to put things down straight. Let's see what else. I may not even have enough for a full collage. I got all this stringy stuff. I don't know, but I think I'm just going to collage it down as a flat mess like that, kind of, and then kind of pull it out and, as a nest. That I got my $3 tags that come off of my, and I can't decide if I want to put this on there or not. We'll see. We've got this one that says learn something. Oh no, this says in with the old. We'll put that on there. Here's have a cozy Christmas. Maybe we could make a Christmas tree. Oh, let's make a Christmas tree. Let's make a let's make a scrappy tree. All right, let's paint the back of it though. Since I'm going to do that, let's do some painting. Oh, Christmas needs red. Let's get out my red. Yeah, I have just about have my, I went back and I knew I should have done this before, but I kept putting it off because I had other things to do. Make an index of all my videos. And so I did a lot of that this weekend. And I just about have it completely finished. Yeah. Starting with my first video on YouTube was June the 13th, 2013. 2013, my little introduction video that's just kind of a sad video in itself. But I leave it there because that's where I was at the time I started. And I kind of, I could clean that up and do a different introduction video and all of that. But in a way, it says to creators out there who don't have all the tools. I don't have all the good tools, and I certainly didn't have them when I started. I had a phone, and it wasn't a very good phone. It was a little Motorola phone. I think it did film at 720, I believe. But I had fun, and you just do what you can with what you have. And that's kind of why I leave my old stuff out there, even though it's really not all that great. The quality's not good. And I wouldn't even say, I like what I did. I don't have anything against the projects that I worked on. But the presentation of them really isn't that great. And I was working full time. So you just don't have the time to do everything when you're working full time. Well, I was working full-time temporary jobs, let's put it contract jobs. So I had time in between to where I did other things, but well, I'm getting some black that's on my brush from painting that envelope, but that's okay. This is just I'm just going to glue down these scraps, but I will make it I should make a quilt page, but I feel a Christmas tree coming on here. I feel a Christmas tree coming. And oh my goodness, this is the week of Thanksgiving, isn't it? Whoa, it's creeping up on us. It's creeping up on us. I need to go to the library and post office today. Tomorrow we're going to have to go grocery shopping. Wednesday, I got to get ready for Thursday, and Thursday's Thanksgiving. And then Friday is Black Friday. And in between all of that, I'm going to be working on my channel. Ha! What are you guys saying to me out there? Oh, hi, Joan. Good morning, Rhonda. They won't let you do a live with a phone. Sure they will. You can do a live with the phone. There are mobile apps on here. I can go, let me go to my, right up in here, when you go to YouTube, when you open YouTube and go, let me go to my channel. Right up here, there's a little camera right up there on my mobile, on my Android. I don't know how it is on the iPhones, But on the Android, you can go live right up there. You have to have, I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on mobile. Said they stopped it? Do you have, how many subbies do you have, Teresa? Yeah, that's why you can't get on. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. They stopped, they used to let anybody go live, no matter your subscriber count. Well, let's put it this way. They may had 1,000 subscriber rule, but they weren't enforcing it, and then they decided to enforce it. I think that's how that went. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. They used to let anybody go live, but then they started enforcing their own rule. That's good coffee. Yeah, I guess they decided if they're going to make a rule, they should abide by it. I don't know, Arlene. I have no idea what the count is. Then they turn around and tell you not to be paranoid about your subscriber count. My subscriber count has been going down. They've been taking away my subscribers. I was up to what was it? 7 was it 570? I can't even remember, but it was at the 80 mark. It was like 570, 580, 7570, and then it got up to 7580. Then they started chopping it down. Now it's in the 60 range. And I have to tell you, I think there's just somebody out there playing around and jerking around with channels. Some YouTube employee who thinks they're hot stuff. I would love to have a subscriber report of the channels that YouTube unsubscribes from my channel. Not if a real user like one of you would unsubscribe. I don't care if you guys unsubscribe because that's your decision. YouTube goes out there and starts unsubscribing subscribers. I want to know about it. I want to know who they're getting, if they're really getting those, in quotes, fictional bots. Because I don't think my channel gets hit by that many bots. I'm not that big of a channel. I don't know. It just gets to me. But yeah, they've been stealing my subscribers from me. They don't like it that I was telling my brother, it's like you hit a level, like a mild point, like your next 10, and they don't like it. They don't like it if you hit a goalpost. They kick you back. And, so I think they work against us. They say they don't, but sometimes I'm not so sure. And I find the same thing with my monetization. It seems like I'll reach a certain level, like I'm about ready to hit a new $10 level or something, and they knock it down again. And then say, we were just estimating. Baloney, don't estimate. Be upfront with me. Tell me what it is. Don't lead me on and then take it away from me. It gets me upset. And then we got all this COPPA crap to deal with. All right, let's do my Christmas tree. I'm going to do Christmas tree. I feel a Christmas tree. Let's get in the spirit, Mary, and just leave the rest of the world to go jump. Let's see. I feel a Christmas tree and all this stuff. I'm not too worried about COPPA. What I'm concerned about is they really aren't telling me what they consider on my channel, specifically a child's video. I don't think they've run their little tool against my channel. I want to know. All right, let's fold this in half so I know where the dividing point is. right there. So I want to move this over just a little. So I'm just going to collage this down. Yeah, I was singing a song Friday when I went to get I got my external hard drive to put all my videos out there. And, you know, I have a little drive to go to Best Buy. I was singing songs. I'm making up songs about COPPA. I won't sing them here. Ooh, yeah. Should we put this like this, maybe? And then some more under it. Do I have a thinner one? Of course not, because I want it. Well, we can cut it. Where's my scissors? Oh, am I buffering for you guys? I'm buffering for me. Buffer, buffer, buffer. Clear all my notifications. Get rid of my YouTube app. Reopen it up again. I've already done this once this morning. Oh, there's my thumbnail. Now that's the thumbnail I wanted. How did it do that? It was giving me a different thumbnail earlier. They do weird stuff, let me tell you. They confuse me. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Maria. It did buffer for a moment. Arlene says she has none. Mine buffered. Good morning, Ruth. Welcome, welcome. I don't know, that rule about the subscriber count has been out there since day one when they got Mobile Gold. I didn't worry about it too much because by that time I had 1,000. But for those of you who don't have 1,000, it just, and you want to do a live stream, they kind of knock you down again. And I am just going to plaster this stuff with glue. We're going to do a Christmas tree. And I suppose it wouldn't matter if some of it hung loose as long as the rest of it is attached. And it'll take some time for all this to dry. Ew. Let's see, where's my tree trunk? Let's put my trunk in here. Put my tree trunk in there. Of course, it's going to have a Christmas tree skirt. It'll take some time for this to dry, but that's okay. I got time. I think I'm going to try to make some gingerbread houses out of those, because it's the right size. I was looking for I cut patterns for gingerbread houses, and you know, I had to get them out of the way so I could work on other stuff, and now I put them someplace, not in the drawer. Is that a Christmas tree, Mary? Yes, it is. It looks pretty. Looks worse than Charlie Brown's. Just wait, it's not done. It needs a skirt. It needs a skirt and bulbs and tinsel and lights. I just want to get this stuff off of my desk. It's a scrappy tree. All right, I'm kind of happy with that. For now, it has to dry. Some of it's thicker than others. Let's put some in that. Oh, I'm getting down to the bottom of it, of the glue. Okay, let's see. What do I want to put on here? A $3 tree? I don't know if I want to put those on there. Have a cozy Christmas. I'll put that over there. The rest of this is going to go. Oops, I about put my brush in my. Let's put the rest of the stuff that I'm not putting on my tree over here. I'll save that out for a minute. This could go on there. Well, I think, hold the phone. I think I got, well, no, I've got quite a bit left in there. I just need to get at it. I don't know how this is going to look when it's dry. We'll see. We will see. So I've got all this stuff here that I want to collage down. Lots of just scraps need to go down on this page. And gunky gunk. Yucky poo. Nope. This could go on here though. That's just a white scrap. Some of this is just white from the white when I pulled those when I was working on the stencil stuff, pulling the stencils apart. All sorts of little stuff. I don't even know if some of this will stay on there. That should go on the other side. This should go over here. This here. This should go here. This needs to go in here. Ooh. Let's go in here. Do I have another one? Many times I pick that up and put it over there. What I have here, that I'm going to toss. Some of this stuff I'm going to toss. Some of this stuff just is junk. Some of it can be collaged down. Yeah. Now, my desk is getting a little cleaner. Oh, here's some decorative. We'll put that up there. That's just a release paper. Here's a... I just got to get some of this stuff off of my desk. It's driving me crazy. This is from that. What was I doing? I don't even remember. Doing a shadow box of sorts. Got a Tim Holtz thing. I think I'll glue it down with Elmer's glue. I don't know. I think I'll just throw those little scrappies away. What's this? Just black. I'll save that for something. Some lace. I'll find out where to put it. It's one of my little... That'll stay on there or not. Alrighty, let's get this cleaned up here. Oops, there's a tea bag thing. There's another one of those little things. This can go on there. Another one of these. Okay, what's this? I think this stuff can be tossed. It's nothing but junk. Well, most of it. It's all junk. It's all scrap. It needs to get off my desk. It's another little flower. Okay, I feel better now. Here's some trim, some floral trim. We'll put that right down here, I think. But I need my Elmer's glue. Put that in there. Ew, there's some gunky stuff in there. It needs to be cleaned out. Clean that off of my brush. Ew. This is more or less just a scrap page. It's just scraps. Get it off of my brush and whoops. Where'd that go? Let me bend down and get it. No, I don't know if I can reach it. It flew away. All right. Let's do the flowers here. I think I'll put them right in here, or maybe right up in here. Like that, maybe. Like that. Put that in there. Let's scrap. This could almost be tinsel. Put my cameo is almost too small. She needs to be bigger. All right. Let's cut this. This is just scrap from the, I don't know what I used it on, but it's bling. It'll make a shiny part of on my tree. Alrighty, let's glue these down. And I'm just plastering it with glue. This really needs to come over and up more. Put that over there more to a point. There's just a little floral thing here. Let it hang down somewhere, maybe in there. And it feels like it should go in there. Maybe up in here. No. I'll put it over here. It doesn't seem to want to go on there. Alrighty. We're going to put this trim. There's one of them. I kind of like that. It needs a... I have no idea if this is going to stick, but we're going to find out. It sticks to my hands. All right. I'm feeling a star coming on here. I don't know if I can cut it freehand or not, but I'm going to try it. See, I got more scrap out of that. Yeah, it just fell down there. It belongs there. What else? Does that look like a Christmas tree out of all my scraps? I think so. The glue is not all that clean here. It kept completely up. What's holding it up here? You got enough glue on there to kill a cow, Mary? Yeah, but it's got to have a lot of glue to stick. Have yourself a cozy Christmas. Let's put the cameo in. I have to put it on a piece of something to show up. Do I have something? Ooh. Well, my desk is a little cleaner. The legs are curling up on my star. Yeah, I know it's messy. This is a scrap page. This is a scrappy page. Christmas. Oh, Christmas. I guess down here. I need a tree skirt. That's not. I'll save that. Let's see what I can do. I got this in with the old. Put that on there. Put that on here. I'm going to make me a tree skirt out of something. Oh, I have this. Ooh, this. Oh, and it's right at the end here. Let's cut a tree skirt out of here. Oh, this is that gummy stuff. What did I do with it? Okay. Let's put it this way. We want it round. And that's not the one I want. Off of my scissors. That stuff is sticky. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like it. Let's round off the edges here. Now, get this glue on my fingers. If I can get it off. There we go. Now, I got this piece that can go over here someplace. Throw this stuff away. I got a little star I can put up there. A little bling. Get off of my finger. In with the ode. The ode is scraps in this case. The in is scraps. Got to get them off of my desk. They're driving me crazy. I don't know why I put it like that, but it seemed to want to go that way. That's where my head was. It's going off with the in, though. Come on. Yeah, stick down when I don't want you to and won't when I do. There. Got some scrap here. There we go. That's just we got this. Christmas. Where shall we put it? Here? Christmas. Kind of like it right there. Let's put it down. Oops, I closed my glue. What's this? Oh, I'm going to leave the top of the morning. I might want that. That cleared a lot of scrap just sitting around here on my desk. Is driving me nuts. It was driving me nuts. Now, let me get the glue off of my fingers. Or as much as I can. Little shards of glue on my, not shards, scraps of glue on my fingers. All right. Woohoo! Let's put that in there. The glue. No, I still got some in there, but I think I'm just going to wash it out. And I don't think I'll throw that down the sink. I think I'll throw it outside in the, I could just trash this whole jar. I might. It's my glue pot, though. Oh, you know what I could do with what's in there? Maybe we'll do that yet this morning. Use it and put another napkin on my jar. I'm not ready to throw my beloved glue pot away. I threw the texture paste one away. All right, let me have a drink of coffee. Oops, here's a black. I'll put it right there. We'll just glue it down there. It's wet enough. See, my coffee cup sticks to that paper. I guess I'm going to have to get a napkin or something up there. Let's see what you all are saying to me. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Hi, Mina. Good morning, Mina. She just walked in, Mina, but it looks festive. It's a scrap Christmas tree on this side. I had all these scraps out here on my desk from working on projects. It's driving me nuts. I said, I'm going to glue them down. I don't care. And what they look like. And they turned out to be kind of a Christmas tree on this side, an artsy Christmas tree. And then this is just background. Maybe I'll get a picture and put in there. Maybe. Oh, I'm not done with that yet. Let's see. Mary's clearing off her desk, Rhonda says. Yep. She's building a Christmas tree. Yep, Kathleen. What's Mary doing? Mary's trying to clean up a little in here. Kimberly says, good morning, Mary. Yep, it's the start of a new week, isn't it? Hi, Maria. I can't even begin to pronounce your name. Van Dijk? Is it Maria Van Dijk? Dijk? I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Good morning and welcome. It does have a nice texture. After it all dries, it'll, I'll be able to work with it a little bit more, maybe glue down some of the things that are, but I think this is pretty, I think it's pretty stable. Are you guys buffering? I'm sorry. All right. Kimberly, I have bronchitis and I'm barking like a German shepherd, but other than that, I'm fantastic. Oh, Kimberly, you take care of yourself. You take care of yourself. All right, I'm going to put my glue pot up out of the way. I'm going to put my water bottle out of the way. Kind of clear off my desk so I can do some other things here if I can. I got this almost empty bottle of varnish. I've had these. I had another one. I cleaned out the bottom of it, but it can get gunky down here in the bottom. That varnish, and I've noticed that this has some gunk in it too. I've got one more bottle of this. I'm going to have to get some more because I have a feeling I'm going to be doing envelopes. All right, let's turn the corners. Let's see if they can kind of Keep them from curling up here a little. And look what I have. Ta-da! Guess what Mary's going to do? Let's start over here. Let's do some some tit-tat. I meant some tat. Let's do some tatting. And I will have to put this aside and let it dry because, when I do this, it is super, it's thick in here. It isn't a thin layer. It's more of a thick layer. Oops. Well, that's a weird one. There we go. Now let's put some dots on it. In with the old. In other words, use up your scraps. Let's do some dots. I feel like dots need to be on here. I think I'll try to work on some gingerbread houses later. What time is it? Oh, it's only 5:30. I think that's what I'll do next, is work on some gingerbread houses. So I have, Becky at Aunt Beck's Creations is doing a gingerbread house ornament swap. And there's 3 to a group, including yourself. And I'll make an extra one for Becky because she worked so hard to get this all coordinated. We appreciate it very much. Ooh. And they're due to be mailed before December 1st. Goes out in the mail. They won't go out today, but I'll work on them today after I get this done. This needs a really nice Christmas picture in here of some sort. Maybe I can find one like in the Reminisce magazines, an old vintage photograph of kids under the tree or something like that. Oh, did I say kids? Whoa! They're banished. They're banished from Phibbsville. The old ogre gremlin came and kicked them out of town. Mary's got lingering thoughts. I've been thinking about it all weekend, trying to get my videos. I will say it's been fun going through my old videos, though. I go, oh yeah, I remember that. And if you look out on my community tab, you'll see one where I wrote a letter to myself. What was that, in 2014, I think? I can't remember what year. But the prompt, it was a writing prompt. And it was write a letter to yourself at age 16. And I listened to that and I thought, wow, Mary, did you actually say that stuff? Did you listen to you? It wouldn't hurt to listen to it again. So I put it out on my community tab. And let's see, I put out one yesterday too. I can't remember what it was. Thanksgiving card. And that has also has a written message in the card about Thanksgiving, what I did that day. And that was fun to listen to, because when I wrote that, for many, many, many years when I was not in Nebraska, I spent a lot of my holidays alone. I mean, I didn't have family around. I didn't mind it. I kept myself busy and did things. I didn't have bad holidays. But when I moved back to Nebraska here, my Thanksgivings are more with the family, with my, well, it's really my brother's family. They're about all the family I have left is my brother's family. Oh, well. But it was fun to go back and listen to that. And I was thinking when I was listening to it that I need to do more of that. Just kind of like little short video where I write a memo or something to, oh, I don't know. I'm just talking. I kind of like that. We're going to leave it just like that for now and let it dry. But what am I going to do over here? Am I going to do the same thing? Or maybe I should just stream some icicles on this tree. How does that look? Do they look like icicles? That's what they're meant to be. Oh, I'm just having fun. Looks like a Charlie Brown tree. Who decorated this tree? I did. Quit criticizing it. They really need to be silver, but I don't have silver in a fine liner. I need some bling, round blings for bulbs. Trying to think what I have. My whatnot box fell over a different cliff. I got to pull out the cart to get to it. I haven't done that yet. We decorated that tree. It needs a little bit more in here. Now let's put some, I'm just going to put some snow dots in here. It needs dots. See what you can do with scraps. That big old pile of scraps that was on my desk this morning is now on my page and going to be in my art journal. Now, I'm not really recommending that you dump your wastebasket out, but before they go in the wastebasket, you might check and see what you have. This will go in my art journal. And I cleared off my desk except for this towel up here. Needs to be cleared off. So are you guys planning for Thanksgiving? Is that what everybody's doing? It's this week. Thanksgiving is this Thursday. And I probably will be streaming. We will be going to dinner with my brother's son, my nephew, but that isn't going to be at 4 o'clock in the morning. We'll be streaming if I wake up. Now let's do the vertical lines that I like so much in here. Just the small ones. Yeah, I get that paint on the tip of my paint applicator. Ooh. And shall I feel like dots in there might be too much because I got dots all in there. Let's do the border. We're just gonna give it a white border. Yeah, page curls up here. It's a little hard to do. Oops. Come on. Don't be mean to me. I'll have to put more white paint in this paint applicator. Now I think I'll border this one too. Yeah, am I going to get it done though? Yeah, it's kind of hard to. A little bit. Maybe if I start down here and go up. No. I think I'm getting out of paint here, just right at the end. Yeah. This needs a focal point, but I'm going to let everything dry. Oh, that's pretty good. I need to wash this. I need to take it out in the kitchen and wash out the nozzle. Let's see if it's going to work for me. Come on. Oops, there it went. Yeah, it's... I got a big old goopy there, but I'm going to leave it just like it is. I don't feel it clumping up in there. Come on, I just have just a little left. Don't be mean. There we go. It's flowing now. There we go. All righty. So there's what I did with my scraps this morning. Woohoo! I've got a nice clean area over here on this side. I can actually, I need to clean out my basket over here. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I got to, yeah, I've got to put it on something to get it. Of course, it should go the other way. All right. Let me put it over on the other side of the room to dry. We will let it dry. That's dangerous, Mary. Let's put it over here. All right. So I'm going to work on gingerbread houses. Do you remember when I opened Annie's Happy Mail? She sent me all of these goodie stuff, but she sent me this, and all I saw were gingerbread houses. That's all I saw, and they said it's an advent calendar. They were all laughing at me. See, I haven't eaten any chocolate since that morning that I opened it. So can I have some chocolate? You're supposed to, I guess that's why this was glued down. You're supposed to open the door and get the chocolate. That's not what I'm going to do. Yum. If my coffee was hotter, I'd put that chocolate in my coffee. Okay. So, I have my gingerbread houses that I made as a pattern somewhere in this room, but I'm not going to use them. What I'm going to use are these. And let's cut one because they're the right size. I'll make more. Do I have to have some coffee now? That was good. Yeah, I can't find anything. I can't find anything. Let's get out my cutting board and let's cut some. Ooh. Ooh. This part should go in my art journal. Well, yeah, I guess you can cut around. Those aren't perforated. Ooh, I love the border. The border's little presents. So we're going to put this aside for a moment. We're going to put these aside for a moment. Thank you, Annie V. I'll put this aside. This could go in my art journal along with this, I think. All right. We are going to measure out. Let me get my chair up here. And let's zoom in a little for you guys. Doop, doop. Come back, cursor, come back. All right, now draw it on the back. And I'm going to put that in that water. There's my ruler. I think she said 2.5 inches by 4. Now, mine's not quite 4, but if I can fake it. I'll put some lace or something at the bottom of it because I cut these for cards. So I cut a 1/2 inch off. Well, not 1/2 inch, I cut a 1/4 inch off. And so, yeah. Okie dokie. So I want 2.5. I guess I just get my trimmer out. 2.5. Here. Glue on my fingers. 2.5. And then I think she went up 2.5, didn't she? This will be my model. Two and a half. 1, 2, and 1/2 there. 1, 2. Then she found the center point, which would be 1 1/4. Right there. And draw a line from there to there, from here to here. I think that's how it goes. And then she cut it, I think, and then put a chimney on separately. I think I'm just going to put my chimney in here, maybe down a little. And mine won't be quite 4. I might have to put like a little piece of lace down here or something. But yeah, we'll see. We're going to dress these up for Christmas. Let's see, 2.5. Let's come in at the 1/2 inch mark here. There's the 1/2 inch mark. over a little at the 4th inch, right in there. And kind of make a, now I think I want that over a little. Ooh, I could do that. Make it a chimney like this. Oops. Like that, and like that, and like that. Now this is on the back because I'm going to trim this. And we'll decorate this side up. But I'm going to use this one as a model. Okay. So let's trim here. Trim that off. Kind of hard to see where my blade is going there. Ah, but it did it. There we go. Oh, the chimney's on this side. We'll have to make it so the chimney's on the other side. All right, let's throw these little scrappies away. Do I want to keep that one? I think I'll keep that one. I'm making more scraps. I just got rid of my scraps, and here I'm making more. See, look, these could almost be inchies, couldn't they? Let's make some more inchies while we're at it here. Nothing goes to waste. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that one's a little crooked. 'This girl. 4. Where's that little baggie that I was here? Let's put my inchies in here. They tend to fall all over the place. Got some up here. My little books. I need to make more little books. I haven't put them on any journals yet. I'm reaching up here. I got some more inchies up here. I did granny squares, only I didn't put the granny squares on these. I didn't get it done. Let's put them in there. Suppose I could put my little books in there too. Get them out of the way. Mary's talking to herself. Put my little books in here too. It's a wonder I still have these around, haven't knocked them over the cliff or anything. All right, let's do another one. Only I want the chimney on the other side. This is a little bit taller than, let's cut it at 4 here. I got it a little taller than 4. Let's trim it down to 4. I think she said 4 inches. Let me look at I got the pattern out here somewhere. Let me look at my notes. Oh, let me look. It's way down there, I suppose. I've been making all sorts of lists of stuff. Quilt blocks, Fibsville, Doodle Games, Becky Borders, Pogo book list, addresses from the Nut Bread, Thanksgiving wreath. Where journal layout? Where's my? Let's search for it. Gingerbread house. Well, I'm only finding one, and that's the addresses. Let's go to Fibsville. I can't show you until I get there. Here, you can look at my house. I have to go to Facebook, to my groups, to your groups, to Fibsville, to events, Gingerbread house. Oops. I thought she put the pattern in here. Did she put it out on her community tab? I'm looking. I had it in there. I don't know what I did with it. Let's see if she put it on her community tab. Here it is. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, 2.5 and 1.5. So that's 2, 3, that's 4 inches. That's what I was looking for, was her pattern. So let me set this back over here. And I need to cut this at 4 here, because I've got too much. Yay, I'd rather have too much than not enough. So we'll put that there. I can't tell on this thing. I like that, but I can't. The number 4 is not clearly marked on this black one. Let's do it on this one. I can see where 4 is better here. 4. Yeah, it's way too big. That's better. I'm glad. Aw, they're cute. So let's cut these down at 4. I'll cut it this way. Cut these down at 4. 1. Come on. Don't do this to me. How many should I make? 6 of them? 7? 8? 8 sounds good. always like to have a few more. We'll start out with 8. Maybe I'll make all of them gingerbread houses. 2. That's not an inch, is it? Not quite an inch. 3/4 of an inch. Why don't we just do them all as gingerbread houses? Why not? And I could hang them on the tree, what I don't send. Mary's just talking away here. You guys can listen. I really need to zoom out ones. There we go. Oh, Mary, let's see. Hi, Whispering Cauldron. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Paint Girly. We got to get Paint Girly to streaming here. Let's just make all of these gingerbread houses. I was going to do cards. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. They're going to be gingerbread houses. I don't know. I guess I think I said I had 18 of these. And if I give away, if I make 3 for giveaway, is it including me? I think it's 3 for giveaway and 1 to Becky and 1 to me. So that's 5. So that leaves me some for my Christmas tree. Maybe 1 in my journal. This is watercolor paper. This is watercolor paper. I did a dirty dozen with Becky sometime last year. And I had it sitting over there. I never really did anything with it. I've got a couple more over there that I should be using too. Maybe I'll use those for cards. Gingerbread. Can I say gingerbread house? Surely they don't think this is a child thing. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out next year whether I'm going to be a real person on YouTube or not. I do think some positive things have happened, though, with these attorneys that are getting involved. There are some attorneys that are getting involved in all of this and sticking up for the creator's side of the story. And I think last week, I think some positive stuff happened where I feel a little bit better about everything. I was thinking about doing a video like everybody else has done, but to tell you the truth, I don't have anything new to add to the story except for to encourage people to go sign the petition and go make a comment at the FTC. I think I'll keep this out at the FTC place, at the FTC site. Let them know that if you want us around, you want us around. Let's see. I need to cut these now at 2.5 and make inches. I'm glad I didn't put that. Let's use my other one. I like the other one for this. We're going to leave the pants. We're going to leave the pants wording. We need to cut these at 2.5. And then I can make inches out of this. It's got a little. I might as well just do it all in one event here while I'm doing it, rather than come back. Inchies, inchy. No. I want her on an inchy. That's going to cut her off. I don't want to cut her off. Let's just make one out of this. A little scrappy. And some inchies. Is that the right size? Yeah, only I want it to go like this. Yeah. Do it like, draw it like this, so when I flip it, the chimney will be over here. Now let's do the rest of these. 2.5. That's 2. It's not cut straight. We might as well make them all into gingerbread houses, as long as I'm making stuff. I may not get them all decorated this morning. What time is it? 6 o'clock. I have time probably to decorate some of them. I don't think this one is quite an inch. Well, yeah, it might be. Just a little under, though. I'm not going to use it. Two and 1/2. I should get up and look and see what you guys are saying to me. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, things will settle down, Cheryl. That's true. And even I think last week was the start of things settling down, because finally some of the attorneys are getting involved in this and saying, now wait a minute. You heard that YouTube was not going to bother the crafting community? You mean that they're just gonna, they're not, well, the crafting community still has to abide by COPPA. We still have, like, if we're doing, like, I truthfully am going to mark my little Sebastian stories, because that was definitely directed toward kids. It's not getting a whole lot of hits, not like Disney and Hasbro and all of them. Kids aren't coming there, but it definitely is directed toward kids. So I really do think that we need to be compliant as much as possible, even though I told it my community is not kids. But I'm going to go in, but there are some things I'm questioning about mine. But I will say, when you said that you heard that YouTube's not going to bother the crafting community, I will say, I don't think that they keep telling us that they've run this mass checking on YouTube against all the channels, but I don't, on my channel, I don't see where YouTube's flagged anything of my videos. So if they hit my channel, they didn't flag anything. But chances are because I think there's things in there that could be flagged. Chances are, I don't think they've hit my channel. Now, that could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. It could be that I'll get hit in January. I would rather get hit now and straighten it out. But I have no way of knowing what's, other than my own judgment. And that's what they're asking us to do, is self-identify. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going through all my videos and looking at them, and the ones that, like my Sebastian story, I know it's definitely directed toward kids, so I'm going to mark it that way. And I think that's what the Frugal Crafter is doing too. She has posted that she's gone through all of her videos, and the ones that, and I've got some out there that where I use Crayola. I know I did an Easter Bunny in 2017. Oops, I said Crayola, where I melted them and created an Easter Bunny. So those they could possibly, but then again, I don't know if YouTube will even care, because no kids are going to watch that. So I'm a bit of a quandary, but good attorneys, yes. That sounds wonderful, Carol. We miss your streams. Let's see what are they saying here. Arlene says, I will be glad when all the COPPA changes settle down. Yeah. Well, a little bit. Oh, you're getting ready to stream, Anne? Oh, wow. Cool. Very cool. Oh, very cool. I can't wait to see you stream. I'll be there, Anne. What I was going to say, though, that this COPPA issue, it's serious because it's hitting everybody. But it's kind of like the monetization issue was a few years ago. I mean, it just creates a big uproar. And it's uncomfortable for us, and it's uncomfortable for our viewers, and I get worked up. I'm trying not to get as worked up this time. I'm trying to roll with the punches, but I still voice my opinion. But Anne, I think that that's really great that you're going to stream. You and Painty Girl, welcome to the live streams. Oh, Painty Girl says, gotta call my neighbor. Be right back. Let's see. Carol says, Kimberly, I'm not at that place. It didn't work out like I planned, but we were in the country with lots of running room for the girls. I have been redoing my room, so I hope to do a regular stream soon. Well, there you go. Some streamers coming online. Thank you, Cheryl. They're saying good morning. Carol, I think Whispering Cauldron is Carol. Good morning, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Mia, I was, but now I'm tearing up jewelry while the paint is in the journal drying. You're tearing up jewelry? Whoops, what is this? That coffee's good even though it's cold. Oops. I don't think it matters which side the chimney is on. I'm just going to put them on the same side because that Becky has them on because, but I truthfully don't think that it matters. Hi, Carla. Good morning, Carla. Your envelope is on its way to you. I mailed to you too, Cheryl. You and Cheryl and Carla and Lucia should be getting their envelopes. Oops, I didn't go all the way through there. You should be getting mail. I don't know if it'll... When did I mail them? Friday? Did I mail them Friday? I can't remember when I mailed them. I guess it was Friday because that's when I went to the... it was Friday. That one got a little wonky. Well, let's just continue my cutting here. But it has been, and I should have done this long ago. I didn't put it off. I just got sidetracked with other things. It wasn't really on my to-do list to go through my channel and make a list of all my videos. And when I published them or when I uploaded them, I think I'm getting the upload date. And the name of them, and the year, I'm putting them order by year. And then I'm backing them up. I've only done a few backups. I got to get out there and do the rest of the backups. But then I'll have a nice little list of what I have in case they take down my channel. There's rumors going around that they're going to take down a lot of channels in January. I don't know. I'm doing my best to comply with the rules as I understand them, I'm doing my best, and if they take my channel down, what did I do here? I cut that at 2 inches instead of, well, that's not going to work. We'll make more inches. Well, I guess we're going to make more inches. It's a good thing I got 18 of these. I need to cut it at 1 inch here. I was talking and not watching what I was doing. As Barb says, Mary can't talk and art at the same time. Oh, dear. Oh, well, we'll just have a whole little stack of inches. They'll make good journal charms or happy mail. These are really the base of inchies. I'm not going to fool with them until later. Let's do it this way. No, I don't think that's quite an inch. Oh, dear. This one just turned into inches altogether. But you know, if they take my channel down, I am really going to miss you guys. I've been thinking about that. I'll really miss you. I guess you could go on Facebook, but I think Facebook is going to face the same issue eventually, especially if you do videos out there. If you do videos out there, I mean, no matter where you go, the FTC is going to come and get you. So I'm just hoping they don't take my channel down. I'm more worried about YouTube taking down my channel than me complying with COPPA. I'm more worried about the vagueness and the ambiguity of it than anything. But I can't imagine. Well, see, you hear all sorts of stuff. I'm getting off on it. Let's go think about something else, Mary. I'm going to make gingerbread houses. Let's do it this way. 2.5. Actually, I think I'll do it this way. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Look at all these inches I'm getting. Woo! We'll have to play with those later. After all, this, before I cut all this down, was an 18 by 24 sheet of watercolor paper. So I'm getting a lot of good out of it. This, I guess it got cut. I like this one. I might keep this one for myself with the A on it. Is that right? goes this way. And you know what? Today is the 25th. I've got to think about doing my journal cover for December. I just feel like I just finished the one for November. Here it is coming up on December. And I was thinking what I was going to do. And what did I think I was going to do? Did I forget what I was going to do? Was I going to do, I was going to do gingerbread houses because I've got that. I think it's going to be my December daily, but I think I'm going to theme it gingerbread houses because we're doing these. And I've got that book of Victorian houses. And I could use that in there. So I think I'm going to theme it gingerbread houses. And I think I'll use one of those pictures in the book as a model and paint some gingerbread houses on my cover. Oh, I cut it the wrong way. See, I'm not concentrating. Well, let's make some more inchies. 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, 2 down. We'll have lots of inchies. I have enough cut for my swap, but yeah, I think I'll theme it my December daily gingerbread houses this year. Maybe I'll even make a gingerbread house and maybe some, you know how Martha Stewart used to make those ornaments out of cinnamon? Maybe I'll make some of those. Those would be fun to do for the tree. My brother has these purple ornaments. I want to get away from the purple ornaments. If he puts those purple ornaments on the tree this year, I'm going to crochet around them one at a time. I've had enough purple ornaments. He'll put them all up there and I'll go grab one and crochet around it. What Teresa does beautiful work around ornaments. Beautiful. She's posted several. Teresa Church has done some really nice things. That's what I'll do if he does that. I won't tell him. I'll just go grab it and all of a sudden the tree will not be purple anymore. We've had purple Christmas ornaments for the last 2 years and I'm sick of them. Let's do it this way. That's all we have. Well, he's got a whole big box of his significant other bought all these Hallmark ornaments, but you have to take them out of I'm going to trim this off here. You have to take them out of the little package because they're in the original packaging, and he doesn't like spending the time doing that. I did it the first year I was down here. But he has painted up all these little houses, the little lighted villages. I keep telling him he needs to do stuff like that. And, I don't want to. Well, change your wannas. I keep telling him to change his wannas. He'd probably get mad at me if he knew I was talking about him like this. Shouldn't be. He's a good brother. He's a good brother. I like my brother. He's given me a roof over my head when I've desperately needed it. So can't complain. Well, I can complain, but I shouldn't. Let's see. I think I'm going to cut it this way first. I keep saying I'd be homeless. I would be homeless. We got a few left here. Do I want to cut this side off or this side? Don't think it matters. I think I got more little girls. Well, I think I got more little girls up in here, but I'm going to cut that off anyway. Which side are you going to cut off, Mary? Decisions, decisions. Yeah, I think I'm going to get some cinnamon and make some of those Martha Stewart. I think you need glue and cinnamon. You make a dough out of your cinnamon with glue, if I remember right. I made them before, but it's been a while. All my Christmas ornaments are in Madison, which is okay because I don't have room for them down here. This one's a little taller. That one's not 4 inches. Isn't this boring? You know that it's really boring for you guys to watch this. What's Mary doing? Oh, she's just using her paper trimmer this morning, cutting inchies and gingerbread houses, talking about COPPA. Ooh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think I'll theme my December art journal. I'll probably paint the cover after Thanksgiving, but I think I'll theme it gingerbread houses since we're already off on this swap. And I've got that book, and I think that'll be a good base for it. And I have to tell you, I've been doing all this other stuff, and I haven't been getting a lot of work done in my art journals. And I want to change that. Well, I don't know. Do I want this one or that one? I don't think it makes too much difference. That one's not. I got me a nice little pile of inchies over here. Let's cut it this way. Lemon ginger cherry. Ginger cherry tea. My grandmother was allergic to ginger, and my mom didn't like it. So the first time I made gingerbread cookies was when my kids were little. At school, decorating a cookie special for each classmate. Yeah. Yep. Oh, look. Can I save that? Yes, we can. Ooh. 2.5. And cut it that way. Guess we're going to cut it here. Oh, did I cut that at 2? No, I cut it at 2.5. No, I cut it at 2 1/4. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. Oh, well. You goofed that one, Mary. It was going to make a nice, cute roof line, but I made it too. I could probably rescue it, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to go on. Yeah. Oops. Well, yeah. Cut the little girl off. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. 2.5. Got the E. And keep that there, I think. And we got this 4. Ooh, I think I'll cut it this way instead. Just a few more left. Just a few left. We're going to make a whole bunch of gingerbread houses. I have nothing to say. I'm all talked out. I'm all talked out. I have to go to the library today. I have to go to the post office. Lisa streams tonight at 7 Central. Lisa Conway at My Eclectic Life. What else is new? Thanksgiving is coming. Last one. Thanksgiving is coming. They're kicking the kids out of Bibbsville. That's all the news I have. All morning, probably. I'm working on my backups and my changes for COPPA. Mitzi is her football players on my mind. I was wanting to paint an envelope this morning, but I don't think I'm going to get to it. All right. Look, we got all these little, I don't even think they'll all fit in that little baggie. They might. I'm going to stuff it full of inchies. Well, you got a lot of them, Mary. Well, let's just say I got 3 inches out of each one. Some of them I got more than 3 because I goofed. But let's say 3 for each one, and there are 18 of them. 18 times 3 is what, 50, 54? It feels like more than 54 inches to me. Feels like 100 of them in there. Maybe I got 4. 4 times 18 is 72. Right? 4 times 18. 4 times 18. 4 times 3. 4 times 8 is 32. Yeah, 72, I think. That's probably got about 4 of them out of each one, with a few extra with the ones that I goofed. That it's packed. Can I even get it closed? There we go. Then I've got all the scrap. What am I going to do? I just cleaned up my scrap. Well, let's push it over here for now. I want to work on these. So what I want to do, let's see, I want my chimney on this side. So it'll go like this. Right. I'm going to tear off the part that didn't get glued down. Cap in my mouth. I don't have any more to say. What? Are you out of words, Mary? I'm out of words. Oh no. That could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. hungry. I'm hungry. I didn't make any cherry pie this weekend. I didn't make any nut bread. All I did was work on that silly YouTube channel. I should get this base off. I'm done with this. I'm marking it up. I have to clean it off with alcohol or something. This one I messed up. I can make inches out of it. Right. Figure out how I want to do this. Now I'll probably have to clean that up a little when I cut it, because I don't know, I kind of like a little bit of a flat roof up there though, because I'm going to be putting my point here should really come more to the tip of the house, but I'm letting it go off flat at the very point. That's what I'm doing. Yep, this was a dirty dozen that I did with Aunt Beck sometime last year. I'm loving those dirty dozens. She didn't feel like streaming. She had a lot to take care of last week, and that was my errand day of the month, and I was tired when I got home, and I didn't feel like streaming. I think I read the evening paper and went to bed. And then I had to go back to town on Friday because I decided to get a hard drive and back up all my files. So that was another trip. And I'm kind of afraid I might have to go. I got a 5 terabyte, and you would think that would be enough. But I was calculating it out. I've got, I've got 2010 files, and a terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes. So it's 5,000 gigabytes, I think, 5G. And I've got 2,000, 2010. I'll round it down to 2,000. So 2,000 into 5,000 will only give me 2.5 gigabyte per video. And my live streams, I'm afraid, are going to be more than 2.5 gigabyte. I'm downloading it at 780 instead of the 1080. We'll see. But and when you get this, it's more like 4.5 gig because they take up a lot of stuff in there for whatever they want. So you can't really fill all of that up. So I might have to invest in another external hard drive just to get all my videos backed up. That's a couple $100. That's a lot of money. I'm doing that wrong. Right at Christmas. I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on something else. Oh, well. If you would have backed it up during the year, you wouldn't have to run and do it all now, Mary. It's your fault. Everything's my fault. Pants. This was a pant pattern. I don't know whose. Simplicity. I want that at the base, I think. So it might be another trip to town to get another hard drive sometime in December. But at least I'll have it all backed up. My brother said, well, once you get it, I brought home the hard drive and I was taking it out of the sack. And he said, is that all it is? Because it's just a little thing, not too much bigger than this, a little bit bigger than this. He said, is that all it is? Like, I think it was expecting me to come home with a desktop or something, more of a server than a little drive. And I said, yeah. And he said, well, what are you going to do with it? And then once you get it all, and I said, well, insurance companies and insurance companies and banks and all that, and even people, small businesses, they put it in vaults and all of that. I said, I guess I could put it in a safety deposit box, but what'll happen is I'll put it back in the box, and if the house burns down, it burns. That's the way it'll go. And I was telling him, like what I'm going to say here now, my channel is more, I don't do evergreen videos. My channel is more like a daily newspaper. You come and you'll see what I'm doing, and I talk to you and everything. A year from now, you know, you kind of recycle the newspaper. I'm not saying throw it out because it's fun to go back and look at those old videos. But I'm afraid YouTube is going to, I don't know. I'm just afraid of what's coming, what I think might be coming. Saying if you don't get any hits on those videos, they're not doing us any good. We're going to get rid of them. And no. Don't throw away my video. You know what I'm saying? It's not making me any money. You're not making us any money, Mary. Well, but I do consider my channel more of a daily newspaper than a library or a how-to book or anything like that. That really has never been my goal. How am I going to do this? Here. That really has never been my goal. When you do tutorials, you have to, I mean, you need to get it right. And I don't like to fool with it because I like to play. I like to play. Tutorials, you're teaching people. And you guys can learn from me. I don't mind that, but I'm not a tutorial person. There, see, I'm liking that. And this one's, I like the chimney on this side. Now I'll have to put a roof line on there, but, oh, So let's do all of these. It's a lot of just cutting this morning, trimming with the paper trimmer here. But let's see, I'll do this, see, and then I'll have a lot of scraps left here. And then trim here. It's hard to know where to trim. I'm guesstimating. This one I can tell. Here. I could trim them with my scissors, but I like the nice little straight lines that this gives. So let's do what? Maybe about 5 of these this morning. And I'll trim the rest of them off camera. So there's 2. Well, that's the... Oh, I like this one. I like this one with the numbers there. Could be windows up there. There's 2. We'll do 5 of them. And then I can do something else besides trim all 15 of these. We'll see how many I have. That's 3. See, and look, they're about the same. They're the same pattern. They fit. I'm trimming them just about the same way. They just fit. I almost would like my journal to be cut out like this. But I don't know if I want to do that. Fuss around with it. Somebody will get a simplicity one here. Maybe we'll send this one to Aunt Beck. It says simplicity on the side. We'll see how it turns out. I haven't been looking at chat. I've been working on this stuff. Sorry. Sorry. Live streaming and then not even talking to you. What kind of a live stream is that? Gosh, you guys are chattering away. Barb says, gotcha, Carla, still in bed. Hi, Barb. Good morning. Welcome. Yep, I'm making gingerbread houses. I cut my whole 18 by 24 piece up that I was going to make cards out of. I decided to make gingerbread houses instead. That's 4. One more here, and I'm just picking them as, this one says pants. One will get a gingerbread house that says pants. Maybe I should find something else. I want to keep the A for me. Let's find something else. How about that one? We could make that the roof. That's a possibility. They're pretty much all the same. This one's a good one. E. The E could be over here. Simplicity. All right, I've got simplicity. This one's blank, blank, and the window. We could do a simplicity, an E, and that. Let's cut these. Let's put these over here. We're going to cut these so that everyone will have something with the pattern on them. Oops, except this one's going to go this way. Do I have something else that's... I could do the T. I don't know. I kind of like that. Well, let's do it. Let's see. Let's do the simplicity one. Mary's deciding what she wants to do to send out. Those are the ones that are going to get done first. Stubborn thing. And I just got rid of all my scraps this morning, and now I have a whole nother pile of them. And I don't have, I used up all my glue. I think I'd have to use a stronger glue on this stuff, though. I need to cut inches out of that. All right. So we got the windows, a simplicity here and a simplicity there. And this is going to become inches. Because I goofed. And cut these into inches. Maybe I'll start over here. I am talked out. This weekend wore me out. This weekend kind of wore me out. All this mental brain work I've been doing. Oh, good thing you're not working then, Mary. I can hear somebody saying that. There we go. More inches. Now, this is going to have the E over here. It could be a window. Oops, only it's going to be right in there. It's going to be right up in there. It'll be a window to the attic or something. I am getting hungry. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I have to sneeze, it seems like, during my live stream. It's not a finished live stream unless I sneeze. It's not a done deal until I sneeze. Oops, I didn't get that one cut all the way down. If I can get it out here. Yeah. Now, do I have 5 of them or 4 of them? I only got 4. E, 2 windows, simplicity and simplicity. Oh, excuse me, I sneezed. Okay, one more. And I think I decided on this one. Can't remember what I decided on. And I'll cut the rest of these. I'll cut the rest of them offline, off camera, so you won't have to sit through all of it. There we go. So, what time is it? It is 7:01. I've just got about a half an hour. I won't get 5 of them done in a half an hour. Excuse me. I sneezed. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 20 of them out of there. 20 houses, plus the ones that I messed up. So what I want to do, let's see what I can rescue out of this gingerbread box that Annie V sent me. Oops. Oops. Dee Dee. Is that Dee Dee Willingham? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dee Dee, I saw that this weekend. I don't think YouTube has it yet. I think COPPA has it. Yeah. I've been watching those videos. Thank goodness for attorneys, huh? Couple of attorneys found that. The one video that started it off was from that Ian guy. I can't remember his name. But he said he got an anonymous phone call from somebody in that had contact with higher up YouTube, and they were afraid to come out publicly because of the retribution. And I'm going, a whistleblower. There's a whistleblower in Vibbsville. Yeah, that was kind of, that's getting into the realm of mystery, isn't it? We could really do a Vibbsville character story on that. Yeah, so I imagine, don't you think that YouTube's going to have to almost give us that middle ground? The thing that concerns me about the middle ground is everybody's going to choose it. Hi, Tanya. Good morning. If they give us a middle ground, I could see everybody choosing that. And like if you do it at the channel level, I apply to everybody, click, and not go in and evaluate your videos. Because, like, I know my Sebastian videos are very definitely directed toward kids. So I don't think if they have that middle option, now this is my personal opinion, if they put it there, they should require it to be on a video basis where you have to go in and decide. But that's just my opinion. Of course, you could still say it's for everybody. But I could, if I were sitting at YouTube, I would think that it might be abused. If I was somebody at YouTube, I'd say, well, I'll give them the option to click that it's for everybody, but then nobody will say anything applies to kids. That's just my general reaction to it. I think it's a good thing for me personally that I'm going in and looking at my videos. It's made me think a lot more about what I've done and where I am and where I want to go. And I'm changing meta tags. I think it's sad that I've been taking out the phrase art game and hobby and craft. I've been taking this out of my meta tags just because, and for artist, I'm putting fine artist. And what else am I doing? Something else in there that I'm going to quit saying crayon. I'm going to say adult markers. Oh, dear. Good to see you here, Dee Dee. Are you getting ready to stream in a little bit? It's about 10 after 7. Yeah, they throw it all on us anyway. Yeah. But Dee Dee, I don't think my channel's been scanned. If it's been scanned, there's no flags. I don't think I've gotten any email because I probably would have noticed something like that. And there's nothing in my video manager. If you put that age restriction on, because I've slipped a couple of times while I was setting things, and instead of applies to everything, I click the age restriction, and that will show as an error in your video manager. It won't monetize it. And I was thinking that if YouTube scanned our channels and if they found something, that they would flag it as an error like they do monetization. But I don't have anything like that. So they either haven't scanned my channel or I'm okay. I don't know. They haven't told me. You changed yours to adult only, Cheryl says. I will do more if I have to, but there's nothing in mine that targets kids. Yeah. Well, if you do Crayola now, but you're doing those abandoned places, aren't you, Cheryl? You're working with Beth on abandoned places. I wouldn't think that would target kids. Like my gingerbread houses, I'm not, even though these are Christmas decorations, this is for an ornament swap in our group. And, I just don't think kids will have the interest in. And to tell you the truth, I don't think my thumbnails are attractive to kids. They're not even attractive to adults. So I am changing some of my thumbnails. I'm going to put that same, I'm going to change my thumbnail for next year, the base of my thumbnail for next year in 2020. But all the other previous years are going to have that little black thumbnail with my little doll on the one side. Doll? Did I say doll? My little Penelope doll. My little drawing of it on one side, and then I'm going to put the little picture and the title up at the top. And I'm not saying they're the best thumbnail in the world, but they're better than what's out there. Yeah, in 20 minutes, you're going to be going on. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be going after channels way bigger than us first. And you know what? When they start doing that, those bigger channels are going to have good attorneys. And by the time they get down to fiddling with us, hopefully they'll have their ducks in a row. What bothers me, every time we go through something like this, they start it, but they don't clarify. And and I posted on Daryl Eves when he first started talking about that. I said, the reason that, because he keeps saying that we don't know what's coming. And now I think his deal was that a lot of people feel like he's fear-mongering, and he's not fear-mongering. He's trying to get us educated. But when he first posted, I posted a comment. I said, it's nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what to change, so we're not doing anything. It's the wait and see thing. Of course, I got no reply to that. He doesn't talk to me, but I posted it. What did Dee Dee say? Yeah, they're going to go after the big channels. Hi, Mary, too. Good morning. So but the good thing about this is that it's made me, first of all, it's made me back up all my files. I had, for the first 3 years, I've been on YouTube for 6 years. And for the first 3 years, I backed everything up on CDs because that's all I had. That's all I had. Very low tech stuff. And I've got a pile of CDs. I mean, I've got a box of them. And then I've got some that aren't in the box. But I quit doing that about 1.5 years ago. And, you know, I went out this past week and bought an external hard drive. But I don't think that external hard drive has 5 terabyte on it. And I've got over 2,000 files. I think it's only going to allow me about 2.5 gigs of video. And I think my live streams are going to be bigger than that. Of course, some of my videos will be smaller. So is Faithful Mess in here? Hi, Faithful Mess. Good morning. Listening in on the long drive. Oh, I don't envy you guys your drives to work. Lynn J, she listens to, yeah, I laugh. I was telling my brother that sometimes when these gals drive to work, they tune in to our channels instead of listening to the morning news. We're giving CNBC and MSN and ABC and Fox competition. So I'm making gingerbread houses for a swap. Annie V sent me this big, it was an advent calendar. Of course, I didn't realize it when I opened it. And I'm going, oh, look at the gingerbread houses, but they've got all these little doors here. But I could make a door. Let's cut one out here. Let's see if I can. I guess I'll have to cut it on this side. Let's tear it. Let's tear it here. Let's see if I can make little doors here for doors on my gingerbread house. That's what I'm thinking. And then the back will go in my art journal. Thanks for popping in, Dee Dee. I'll be over to watch. Dee Dee, are you still here? Hi, Violet. Dee Dee, if you're still here, tell us what you're going to do this morning. Did she leave? We are better than the news. We try, don't we? We try to be better than the grim reaper, the grim news stuff. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to cut this down a little to get it to, where am I going to cut here? I'm going to have to cut it this way. Let's cut here. I'm going to cover you guys up with gingerbread. I want to cover you up with gingerbread here. I want to get some gingerbread. Let's see. Maybe right about here. Will that be? Yeah, that'll be safe. And I'll still get the, we'll see. I only need 5 of them to see the little door. Well, that one got kind of crooked. The little door's open. Where does it open? I guess you pull it open. I'm going to make them. It doesn't have much giveaway in here for me. But we'll see. Let's see if I can get a couple out of here. And then I'll go back with the others. And let's go this way. See if I can get a little gingerbread house out of here. The door, let's see. The whole thing opens up. The whole thing is perforated. I was hoping that, well, we'll just take him out then. and make a door out of them. It's perforated though. If I leave it, he'll, let's see. See, oh, he's cute. I could just poke out the doors and then I'll decorate the roof up, but they aren't all going to tear at the same place. It's too bad. This one's pretty good. Not all of them are going to have the full gingerbread house. Maybe I can get enough out of there to... I have 25 chances. Carla says, I just want facts from the news. Good luck. That one gets a full little gingerbread guy on it. This one sort of has one. This one, the gingerbread guy is going to be pulled off. Let's see if I can get some more out of here. Let's see. Where's the big one? Let's see what they have in here. No, not all of them are going to have gingerbread guys. This one has a window. This one could be a door. Did Dee Dee tell us what she was going to do this morning? I think she went on her way. Dee Dee, if you're listening, we want to know what you're up to this morning. Mary votes for Society of Idea Collectors. Lisa at My Eclectic Life, she's going to make a lap book. And she said a fall page. Oh, thank you, Arlene. Great. Yay. Lisa at My Eclectic Life is going to do a lap book in January. And I'm going to, and she was showing some of the things that she's going to do with the maybe the folder in there. Bye, Violet. Oh, a coloring a fall page. Okay. Oh, look, I could see that could be something. Let's continue this. I'm going to pull out I didn't eat all the candy yet. I haven't eaten all the candy yet, but I'm going to demolish the doors here. Let's see. And then I'll use the better ones. I've got a few minutes left. So I think I'm going to make my lap book a holder for my Society of Idea Collectors. And I'm going to go back to the composition book for my Society of Idea Collectors. Because I find that if I have it in if I have it in a separate book, I'm more apt to fill it out. I'm not getting it the way I like it. I go back to a true Society of Idea Collector journal type thing for next year. And then I'm going to use the lap book as have a little pocket for it to live in. So I'm going to be following Lisa on that. A fall page, coloring a fall page. She's doing a coloring a fall page. Okay. Got it. I'm just pulling out all the Advent doors here. We're going to have an Advent Monday. Oh, the lag. Cheryl said it was lagging. Yeah, I lag quite a bit on my own side, Cheryl. I certainly understand. I'll change my camera setting, like when I zoom in and zoom out, and I wait 3 or 4 minutes to see if it's what it's done. Now, see, I kind of like this. I could put some red cellophane or something behind there and make except I'm going to pull out, I could make an apartment building. I think I'm going to theme my journal, my December daily, which will be my December art journal, my monthly art journal, like I do every month. I'm going to paint the canvas, but I think I'm going to theme it as gingerbread houses because, well, we're doing the ornaments and I've got this. This will make a nice page in there just the way it is. I could see this being an apartment building or an office building in the city. I guess I'll have to finish these tomorrow morning. I have to go to the library this afternoon. I have to go to the post office. This one didn't tear very well. Gingerbread apartments. Yeah, Jersey. And here in my head, in my Meri head, in my Meri brain, I always pictured Jersey as living in the big city because her name's Jersey. And I think of New Jersey and I think of New York. So, and boy, do I miss Ruby. Where's Ruby? 3033rd. Where is she? She hasn't been around forever. We miss you, Ruby, if you're listening. She used to come in here all the time. Oh, well. Yeah, and Josie says she lives on a farm. Isn't it funny how you build up impressions of people and then you meet them and you go, oh, you're not at all what I thought you were. I imagine people will when they, I'm going to get my hair all done. It's getting long. It's getting, I'm going to, in 2020, I'm going to do a do. I'm going to have my hair cut. It's almost down to my waist. But I've been letting my gray grow out, letting all the brown. And I'm going to go have all that trimmed out in 2020. And I think I'll give Penelope a new look. I'm not sure how, but if I'm getting a do, she wants one. This isn't pulling right. I think I got them all. Yeah. See, there was 4 times 5 is 20. And there was these 5 here. So that's 25. And then there's the bottom here. I'll save that for my November or my December journal. I just got a few minutes. I want to take these out. Here, I got 2 more. Come on, don't be stubborn. Thank you, Annie V, for the... And she sent me some Christmas papers. I'll finish working on these tomorrow morning. All right. So here's my windows. Here's my... I don't know what that... Oh, that was my jar of paintbrushes that fell. In case you're wondering, that was the jar of paintbrushes. That wasn't anything drastic. I got another Simplicity one around here someplace. Here. So, see, this one says Simplicity, Simplicity. This has the E over here. This has a 1 and a 2, and then this one just has some notches. But see, I can get a little, I'll probably make a door. I'll probably trim it down a little for a door in here. And we'll decorate them all up tomorrow morning. Let me just grab a few. There's a gingerbread man, a door. Here's a candy. It says 16. Here's a house one. 5. What else? Here's a house one. This one's cute. This one, you can open the door and have the notches in there. So that's what we're going to set up to work on tomorrow morning. Let's move this down here like this. Almost a little town of gingerbread. Then the more decoration. It needs trim and snow. And Violet said, came out of the shower the other night and took a pair of scissors to my hair. It was down to my middle back. Now it's shoulder length. That's kind of what I need to do, Violet, except I think I'm going to go have it cut. Yeah, I'm okay, Carla. It was just the jar of empty paintbrushes. I had them sitting behind my laptop, and I bumped my laptop and knocked them off on the floor. Yeah, I get to play pickup paintbrush pickup game, Marlene says. You fussy cut your hair? Ah, Violet, that's funny. Ah, I'll bet it's good though. I would trust you to cut my hair. Carla says I have very short hair. I want to grow it out, but I can't get to do it. It's too hot. You know, I've been growing mine out since I came back to Nebraska for about 3 years. And it's time for now when I pull it up on top of my head, my brown kind of gets hidden behind the clip. But last year it was, I went to the bank and the clerk said, "Oh, you're wearing your hair ombre style." And I'm going, "Not on purpose." Okay, well, I think I've got 3 minutes left. I'm going to tell you all to have a great day. We started on the gingerbread houses, and I can't go get it because it's still wet. I did the Christmas tree, the scrappy Christmas tree. Oh, let me go get it. I can go across there. It's probably dry enough to. I got to pick up my. Got to watch out for the paintbrushes all over the floor. They are. They're all over the floor. Well, there's 5 of them. I don't know what happened to the jar. Oh dear, probably flew across the room. Here, let me get my Christmas tree. For those of you who, it's getting dry. It's a little wet yet, but that's all. This was scrap on my desk this morning. And I had a lot of fabric left over from making those washi tapes. And I just kind of crumbled it all up and I made a Christmas tree. And this is just scrap that's been glued down, and then I use my Fineline applicator on it. Let's pull it over like this. Let's put my ginger. I like to set it up for a thumbnail. Let's set it up here. Come on, little houses, get out of there. Oh, come out and play. Little doors. Oh, we'll put some trim on the houses. I'll see how it's looking here. I don't know if I can get it all on there. Thank you all for coming and keeping me company. I would miss you if YouTube took my channel down. I would miss you guys something terrible. I don't know how to do this, like this, I guess. Alrighty. Yeah, isn't that fun? The pattern paper. I did that in Aunt Beck's live stream. It was a big, huge sheet, 18 by 24. All right, go watch Dee Dee. I'm sure she's on. Have a great day. And go out and enjoy that big, wonderful world of art around us. Let's come out a little. That's what I need to do. I need to zoom out. There we go. Bye, everybody.